Hello. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you are at in the world. And welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Yes.
And we're super excited to be having you here. We're going on our new series on how to raise happy children. Who does not want happy children, right? And look, children really are happy because they don't have a file in their mind of all the things that can go wrong. So, the big question is this. How do married couples like us, who have busy schedules, run high-performing businesses, face challenges daily, raise multiple children,
and yet still remain in love, passionate, and happy like when we first dated?
That is the question, and this show will give you the answers.
Welcome to the Savanh Family Show.
Master your relationship, your life, and your business now. Welcome back. And if this is your first time here visiting our show here, listening to our show and watching our show, we just wanted to let you know that, hey, my name is Sys Savanh, and this is my beautiful wife, my angel, my amazing business partner, Phyllis Savanh.
Hello.
And super excited to be talking about this. But before we get into it, let's really celebrate our wins and really share with the rest of the audience, what are you really grateful for?
Yes.
Or at least share with yourselves, right? Or if you're there watching with your partner, share with your partner. Why that is so important. We are creating this movement where we want to help basically people slow down and really smell the roses. Be present, be emotionally connected to each other and their families, because there's so many things to celebrate and there's so many things to be grateful for, but yet we're always trying to go somewhere, be somewhere, or be somebody, and just stop. We have so many things that you just absolutely woke up this morning and you can celebrate for, and you can actually appreciate and be grateful for.
Yes, so what are you grateful for today, baby?
I am very grateful for the children. This morning I woke up and yes, they were both very happy kids, right? And they're always very happy kids because we create that environment. But it was so they're very happy children. But the cool thing is we have what were you saying?
You say they have very happy children, but as I say, and
so one of the amazing children, our children are really, really happy, and we really looked at this morning when the youngest one woke up, and he was just like, he peeked over at me, and mommy wasn't there obviously, but he peeked over at me and looked at me and looked at me, morning daddy, and he smiled, and can I hug you? He goes, no. And he just went into his little thing, warm blanket. It's pretty funny, but that's just he has this intimate relationship with his mommy, and daddy gives him kisses once in a while, hugs him and all that stuff. But yeah, when you get the give me a hug, no, mommy's the only one that can give him a hug, so he loves.
He does give you sometimes.
Yeah, he does.
But and then a lot of time he likes to have his own space.
But I'm grateful with those type of moments. Yes. You know what I mean? So it makes me really, really smile. So. So we're going to talk about, how to raise happy children. And the topic today is happy environment, right? Happy environment. We're going to share with you some tips on how to create a happy environment. And so let's get right into it. The very first tip that we're going to share with you is really feed their mind.
Yes.
Right? Our children have a full schedule, right? On throughout the day, and full schedule. You walk out, it's like written on the walls, and talk about feeding their mind. I'm like, baby, you're kind of a little overdoing it, aren't you? But it's so important, and I understand why she does it. She's like that. They go like all day, right? Learning Chinese, learning music. They're playing the piano. They're reading, writing, math, all that stuff all day. They're just like feed their mind, and that is so. It's not even a pressure learning though. She's really creating an environment where we're teaching them to essentially grow. Happy people grow. That's really all it is. Whether they're children or adults, if you're happy, you're growing, right? And if you're not happy, look at yourself. You most likely are considering yourself plateauing, or you're really, not growing, right? Like they said, you're either growing or dying. So just look at it that way. So if you want to change your environment, in terms of happiness, you have to grow, whether you're children or an adult. But we definitely do this with our children.
Yes, and it's very important that, when you're feeding their mind, make sure that you feed their mind with positive stuff, right? With happy stuff. They do watch quite a bit of YouTube, and they do play a lot of good apps. But the thing is, I noticed that I wanted to make sure that they are doing it on the happy side. Killing games is not allowed in my home, at least not when they're 6 years old. The YouTube channel that they're watching is all very positive, positive influence. Because right now it's kind of bamboo, right? I'm building the core. I'm building the roots. If the roots is happy and looking at things in a positive way, so then when they grow up, they're going to be very healthy. However, if they're starting to watch all the negative news, negative stuff, then when they're growing up, this tree is not going to be as healthy because you're not feeding them healthy, positive, and nutritious stuff. Yes. So I'm very conscious about what are we feeding their mind with,
Most definitely.
And a lot of time, sometimes Alex would be like, "Hey, mommy, Church is not listening to me." I say, well, you're very smart. You know what to do. So, just like one of your games, why don't you think about a positive way of making him change instead of, coming here and complaining to mommy, why don't you be more resourceful? He's like, oh, I figured that out. And it was surprising because he actually told me that, mommy, I'm going to change it. I'm going to make him happy. And then I'll tell him what to do. So he's actually learning Tony Robbins, changing the state. So he will change his state. He will change his brother's state to make sure that he's in a happy mode. And then he will change the YouTube channel. So that way he doesn't act out. Because sometimes at church I will get really frustrated. And then he would just start crying or kicking or throwing stuff. So now Alexander is like, oh, it's just like games, right? I said, yeah, exactly like games. You play this game. He tried it like 12,000 trial before he figure out the way to do it. I say, well, try it on your brother for 12,000 times. I think like that one at a time it's gonna work. Oh, mommy, I think that makes sense. I said, yeah, totally. So he's like, yeah, now I know the trick. I'm gonna change his state first, make sure he's happy, then I'll change his channel.
It's pretty amazing stuff to watch. Yes, feed their mind. And then second thing is really grow their skills, right?
Yes.
Grow their skills. My Alexander's really learning the piano right now, right? Doing really, really good at it as well. He'll grow their skills. So, you have to give them some skills to learn, right? Tools that they can learn. And whether they grow up to use them as adults or not, that's not even the point. The point is you're really creating habits, habitual behaviors that they're actually learning skills continuously. Again, this follows growth, right? Growing their mind and then giving them a set of skills, tools that they can actually apply in their life. When they grow adult, then they'll be so used to learning skills that will be applicable to what their current life conditions and situations are then when they grow up.
Yes, I love this growing their skills. So, I'm homeschooling my children. So the one thing that I really, teach them how I learn. So a lot of time I tell them to Google it, YouTube it, if we talk about Abraham Lincoln, I would tell Alex to research 10 things about Abraham Lincoln that I should know. And then recently he's learning the difference between biography and autobiography. Do you know the difference? Type it down below if you do know what is the difference between biography and autobiography. Biography is somebody who wrote about you. Autobiography is
something you wrote about yourself.
Yeah, something you wrote about yourself. However, I didn't ask him to do it. I just told him to go search it for Siri or whatever, and then he went around and test everyone. So apparently his daddy know, his sister doesn't know, and mommy doesn't know, but I pretended I know. And it was really fun. And then, but when he grew that skills, he just feels so much more confident. He was really happy. And we make fun of sister because like, sister, you're almost 30-year-old. However, me, 6-year-old, know the answer for it. Yeah. So then he's get really excited about learning skills because now he's almost like showing off, right? Hey, let me show you the skills because I'm 6 years old. You're almost 30 years old. Yes. She just turned 25 2 days ago, so she's not 30. But it's just great to see, when they grow their skill, how excited they are and how motivated they are. So again, it's always great to teach them new skills.
Yes.
And again, my whole core is teach them how to fish instead of fishing it for them.
Yes. And then the third tip we got for you is really the importance of music and dance, right? That's creating a really happy environment in our home. We really want our children to express themselves in emotions, right? Whether it's even negative emotions, but the importance of music and dance is really, I can see that it brings out their true, what they're feeling inside, right?
Yep.
To express. And I want this because not only am I teaching them how to be extroverts, right? How to lead and be in an environment where they are just out there and they're not fearful of expressing themselves, right? It really, I believe it's going to shape them to be better leaders in the world, where they, you know, they fear only themselves and they compete only with themselves, and how good they can actually be in this world by really truly expressing who they are and not letting anything else influence them, but to really kind of think for themselves and do the things that really feels right for them, right? So, importance of music and dance. So
Yes, I totally agree. I mean, the truth is, you know, growing up, I was really pretty good at music. I mean, I sing all the time, and I noticed that every time I'm getting frustrated, I'll listen to music or I will sing it out loud. So in that way, I don't do anything drastic or crazy about it. And now we actually started to incorporate dance because Troy really enjoyed dancing, and he is a great dancer. And I noticed that Alex starting to learn how to dance too. And even myself, I got into it because right now, every night, we also have another ritual. I was like, Mommy, dance with us, dance with us. So we started to dance. And I realized that, you know, when you're coordinating your body with the music, you know, you do allow yourself to release all the tension and have the happy moment. And again, those are the special moments that we kind of talk about too. So I think it's very important to have, you know, what my baby say, you know, music and dance at the same time.
Yes.
And then once in a while, maybe, you know, on YouTube Live or Facebook Live, babe, maybe you can dance for us.
Sure, I can dance. We'll just break out some moves.
Yes. Maybe I'll bring our kid in here once, you know, another time, and then just let him show you all the Fortnite dance that he has been going on with you.
Yes, most definitely. So, my brothers and sisters out there, I know that you guys love this series, this topic here, and, you know, really how to raise happy children. You really create a happy environment. And the 3 tips that we shared with you are feed their mind, grow their skills, and really the importance of music and dance. So hit the like button. I know that you loved it. And then comment below. What are some things that you do in your family that creates a happy environment? We would love to know. We would love to share with the world. And if there's anybody who needs to hear this, somebody you love, please share this, series with them, this topic with them, because we definitely want to impact as many lives as we possibly can.
Yes,
okay?
and it's very as really easy as, you know, just hit the share button. You can either copy it, or immediately you'll see the Facebook icon or the the Instagram icon. You can just hit Facebook, and then you can just share with all the people that is within your Facebook group.
Yes, and then there's links below that you want to learn more about us or get to know us or learn more from us. The links below, just click on them. And then if you have not watched any of our other videos or this previous series, then go ahead and look at them, because we are adding tremendous value every day. We wake up, we just want to impact your life and help you make progress in your relationship, your life, and your business. Okay? So
yes,
we love you very much.
The question of the day is, how are you going to create a happy environment?
Yes. How are you going to create a happy environment in your family? So
yes,
we love you. We thank you very much for watching our show. We look forward to seeing you on the next show. Enjoy the rest of your day.
See you on the next video.
If you like this show, subscribe now.
Remember, mastery starts here.
See you on the next show.